Iyaloja-General Pledged Support for the enrollment of over 10 million out-of-school children into schools in order to secure their future and improve living standards. This commitment was made on Friday, October 25th, 2024, when Folasade Tinubu-Ojo received the team from the National Almajiri Commission, ably led by the Executive Secretary and the CEO, Dr. Mohammed Sanni Idris. While commending President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's timely intervention to see the first tranche of 10 million out-of-school Almajiris and children of the less privileged in the society return to school within the first 4 years of his terms in office, he acknowledged that the government cannot achieve that alone. Sanni Idris lamented over how innocent children, particularly the Almajiris, have been brainwashed to embrace begging, terrorism, banditry, and other social vices. He also emphasized the need for non-governmental organizations, philanthropists, and well-meaning Nigerians to join forces with the government of the day to redirect the path of those vulnerable children wasting away. It was on that note that the Executive Secretary of the Almajiri Commission, Dr. Sanni Idris, then announced the decision of the Commission to make the Iyaloja-General Chief, Dr. Folasade Tinubu-Ojo, the ambassador of the project aimed at returning 10 million out of school back to schools and vocational centers. On the final note, Dr. Idris reinstated his commitment to pursue the mandate given to him by Mr. President, and he declared his intention to work with every relevant stakeholders to achieve the goal. The Iyaloja-General in her remarks thanked Dr. Idris and the team of delegation from the Almajiri Commission for their sincere commitment to renewing the hope and the future of the wandering Nigerian children across the country. She accepted the ambassadorial assignment and she promised to spread the news of this great initiative across her sphere of influence. Folasade Tinubu-Ojo finally promised to make herself available for any assignment that will help in fast-tracking the return of those glorious children back to school and vocational centers, because a trained child is an insurance to the nation, she added. Also in the entourage of the Executive Secretary and CEO of the Almajiri Commission are the Chairman Board of Directors of the Commission, General Lawal Jafaru Issa, who was represented by Barrister Mukhtar Fage, the sponsor of the bill for the establishment of the Commission, Honorable Dr. Balarabe Shehu Kakale, Technical Advisor to the Executive Secretary, Pastor Sonwo David Olatunji, Technical Advisor to the Executive Secretary, Mr. Umang David, and Special Assistant to the Executive Secretary on Media and Communication, Mr. Nura Muhammad. Then, the Chief Details to the Executive Secretary, Mr. Mukhar Sulaiman. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless the Almajiri Commission, and God bless Iyaloja-General. Thank you for watching.
Her Excellency, the Iyaloja-General of Nigeria, the first daughter of our dear President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, the Pro-Chancellor at Villa University, and the Jakadiyar Kasar Hausa. Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, A very good afternoon to you. So you're welcome.
Your Excellency, before you are a delegation from the National Commission for Almajiri and Out-of-School Children's Education. This commission is dedicated to solving the problems facing the Almajiri system of education and committed to enrolling the millions of Nigerian children in school who are not having any education at the moment. We're here on a courtesy call, and the head of this delegation is a seasoned educationist of about 4 decades of teaching experience and issues pertaining to education. He's the immediate past Commissioner for Education in Yobe State. He is a memorizer of the Quran, and he is the Executive Secretary of the Commission at the moment, Dr. Mohammed Sanni Idris.
Excellent. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir.
Your Excellency, our mother and the first daughter of His Excellency, our father, the President, the Iyaloja-General, and Jakadiyar Hausa, the Pro-Chancellor of Habila University. Your Excellency, it gladdens us to be with you today. It's an ambition fulfilled. We have been making frantic effort to see you, so that we will thank His Excellency through you for the benevolence kindness and the appointment he gave us. We want to assure you, Your Excellency, that we are going to justify the confidence reposed in us.
Inshallah.
And we are going to be worthy children of His Excellency. Inshallah ta'ala. Your Excellency, what we are here for, we are here at the instance of His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. His Excellency is having a common passion and love for the plight of the downtrodden. This is definitely not unconnected with the heart of sympathy he inherited from his mother, Hajia Habibat Magaji, a mother that is known for feeding everybody. Excellency, we are proud to be associated with you. His Excellency, right from the day he assumed office, his passion is about Almajiri. His passion is about out-of-school children. Some people used to call me to say that of all the commissions in Nigeria, His Excellency has never mentioned one commission twice, but yours is always in his speech. That means if there is anything that is disturbing the sleep of His Excellency, is those children that are about 30 million that are roaming the street in the name of Almajiri. Your Excellency, the cause for the Almajiri is a noble one. Parents are making attempt to send their children to memorize Quran. However, in the process of acquiring the memorization of the Holy Quran, something went wrong. For over 300 years, students and children were being exposed to begging. Parents object much that people with ill intention are taking advantage of them. They are recruiting them into Boko Haram and recruiting some of them into banditry. Your Excellency, you know Boko Haram was a mayhem that was a leash on all of us. It started from half a kilometer in Maiduguri. And you are not unconnected with their inability to understand Arabic. They memorize Quran, but they don't know what the Quran is teaching. That has given the Boko Haram the opportunity to linguistically manipulate them and give them interpretation of the Holy Quran that is not in concordance with the doctrine of the Quran itself. That has given them the audacity to take arms against government, to take arms against the people of Nigeria. Excellency, the story of Falmata, whose father and mother were murdered and slaughtered before her. That girl was forced to become a mother at the age of 9. And she has to cater for her siblings. The second to her was at the age of 6. The other one was at the age of 3. She held their hands and trekked from their locality to Maiduguri, a distance of 90 kilometers. And they got shelter under the roof of a mosque. That was when Falmata officially became the mother of these two children. I want to also appreciate you, Your Excellency, that in this administration, every Nigerian matters. His Excellency of the opinion that if this is the only thing he could address in his regime, then he has given Nigerians and God what will make him have mercy and what will make him unforgettable. Your Excellency, over 30 million Almajiri are today roaming the street without education. 30 million is enough to make our country school children. That is making Nigeria second to globally in the ranking of states and countries who is out of school children. This to the President is unacceptable, and that the President has assured Nigerians that before the end of this tenure, we are going to enroll at least 10 million. It is on this note, inshallah, His Excellency directed us to go around the country. We went around with the help of the NSA. I want Your Excellency to have time to help us thank the NSA. The NSA is passionate about the security of this country. He is of the opinion that the security of this country will not be addressed if the issue of Almajiri and out-of-school children is not addressed. At his instance and support, we were able to bring all the northern scholars, deviant of their sectarian differences, to come up with a blueprint on how to make and how to have strategies that has the capacity of addressing this problem. So His Excellency the President also directed us to come to the South. Today we are 8 days here in the South, meeting overs, religious leaders, market women, and all that it takes so that together we can make better Nigeria. Your Excellency, you will bear with me that this is a noble cause, that this is a cause that for which you and all that you have should come in and partner with us. We felt that coming to you will help us because of your God-given opportunity. All these market women, they are today under you by God's grace, and that you are the only one voice that can convince them to take back their children to the class. It is on this note we are willing to say that kindly accept your appointment as an ambassador of the National Commission for Almajiri and Out of School Children's Education, so that wherever you found yourself, you speak on our behalf. Kindly help us also reach out on our behalf to the President and tell him as a daughter that, Your Excellency, this is a noble cause for which you should not sleep, and he has not been sleeping. That he should help give us all the support required. And Your Excellency, the third request is that we will please want you to give us a 24-hour access to you on this noble cause, so that anytime we want to see you, either in Abuja or in Lagos, at home or in the office, we know that we are going to our ambassador, we are going to see our mother, and then you will help us.
A very good afternoon to you, the Executive Secretary of the Almajiri Commission, the barrister, and the Honorable Doctor, the sponsor of the bill that establishes Almajiri Commission. I want to say kudos to you, and that effort is appreciated and will be forever appreciated. Our spiritual father here present, I appreciate you.
Yes.
And our brother, the media personality and the spokesperson of the commission, the 8th. I appreciate everyone, and I appreciate your coming here today. That's a very, very important commission, if you want to agree with me, because a trained child is an insurance to the generation and to a nation. So I want to tell you that education is very, very important to our dear president. He always emphasized that the only legacy he is willing to leave is education to the children. He has always encouraged us as a father, that your education is very important. You know, sometimes he has a visitor. The person said, Folasade can. The person said he cannot believe that I can cope with the traders. And he responded, you don't know Folasade. He can choose to start selling cola. But, you know, he said, what is important to me is that she's educated. If by tomorrow she starts selling vegetable, that's her own. You know, so to him, education is very, very paramount. And so I'm not disappointed or surprised that he will not sleep, that Almajiri of a thing is giving him sleepless night and headache. So that is him for you, naturally. So I want to pray that God Almighty will see us through, because I'm now in the boat.
Yeah.
That's I want to believe is another huge responsibility. But you know, it's a call to humanity, a call and service to humanity that, you know, I can't just take my eyes off. So I want to assure you that whatever God enabled me to do, as a person and as your ambassador, I won't hesitate to. Thank you. Thank you.